Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today we got a banger video. Today we're going to find out one of those old questions that we always like to find out. Who's better at Brawl Stars, girls or guys? So I have 6 legendaries, and I split them up into teams based on their gender. We have Jens, we have User, we have Bleethy, butchered all those names. That's our girls team, guys. This is our girls team, and in team guys, I'm not going to try to say all these names, but Madi, Eric, and Sean. Bam, got all the names. But those are our girls' team. Those are our guys' team. We're going to get into some matches here. We're going to find out who is better at Brawl Stars, girls or guys. They're all the same rank, kind of same skill set. So let's see who wins this game. About to find out if these teams are even, chat. We're going into the match. Here we go. Girls versus guys. Jump grab. Hard Rock. It's a balanced map. Let's see what the drafts look like. Okay, we have a Gus, Cord, and Ash into a Lou, Carl, and Kaze. Okay, these drafts are in. We're definitely in legendary. We're definitely in legendary. I feel like the Kaze should do pretty good. I feel like the Lu should do pretty good. Cord's a good pick. Gus is a good pick. He's not a bad pick on this, but into these brawlers, he's not ideal. It doesn't really work that well into any of these brawlers, really. We're seeing it there. He got punished there by the Ash. Ash is just a better pick. Wait, I need to serve a news. Alright, so Ash drops the gems here. Probably not tragic. Gus has hypercharge still to use. Probably going to go up and use the hypercharge here. Going to take a lot of damage. Going to be dead here, but in their spawn with the gems. Carl is going deep into enemy territory for these gems as Ash is going to keep on pressing. Red team is the girls' team. Blue team is the guys' team. Right now, the girls look to have the slight edge, but Eric is still holding down the middle pretty well. Showing off his movement a little bit. Sean is just dazed out in no man's land right now. Wonder if he's lagging because of the screen share. I'm going to tell him next game he doesn't need to screen share. Ash is sneaking into the enemy bushes here as a Lu is low in the middle. Big Ash hypercharge is going to stop this Kaze completely. Put pressure on this Lu completely. Big Carl hyper. Can he change the... Oh my god. Cord gadget onto the Carl as well to stop additional damage to their tank. Ash is going to keep pressuring into enemy lines here. Eric is on the fritz. Jens misses a hypercharge, but they have all of what they need, bro. They have all of what they need. This is insane. The boys need something big. It's Sean's hypercharge. That's all they had right there, and they're not going to be able to do it. Wow, an unfortunate end, bro. An unfortunate end. So, Team Girls takes the first game. Not that I'm that much surprised. I think they do have the better players overall. But we're going to find out if the guys can turn this thing around and prove that they belong in Legendary. Each of these guys are all in Legendary and nobody in High Legendary, to my knowledge. There might be one that's in Legendary 3. I think Blythe or whatever. I think she's in L3 peak with pretty decent trophies, I think. But I mean, the guys have Eric's a pretty good player. I don't know about Madi, and then Sean's supposedly good, but we've seen his past playstyle, so I'm yet to believe it yet. I don't like the Kaze on this map, really, but I mean, it's an okay pick. He's got some decent matchups. It's not, like, terrible. But I wonder how that draft order was, because the Kaze is not a good reaction to, like, an Ash pick at all. Good Gus shield there. Gus is doing a good job, a heck of a job staying in this mid, using that shield to keep the tank alive. Blee's still got all the rage, healing up as well. Gonna go in here, sacrificing her range a little bit, but gonna get it back up at full HP. That's amazing. It's gonna be a lot of damage into Sean. Sean has a chance to take out Blee, but gonna back off instead. Gus gonna do significant damage there, keeping the pressure in the mid. Jen's gotta get something going as the Cord here, not really shutting down anybody. Gonna change that right now with the hypercharge coming out. Gonna send Sean into the Shadow Realm, the Diddy Realm. He can't do anything. He just got touched. That's crazy. And then girls are just going to walk away with these gems here, looking free as ever. Jen's showing off the toxicity. Girls versus guys. It's not looking good. I will admit that this video was a little set up that the girls should have the advantage. I just didn't know how big of an advantage it would be. So we'll have to see in a new draft, on a new map, in a new game mode, if the guys can change the tides here. But the girls are going to take game one. Not a great showing from Sean. Stats-wise, Eric didn't do well, but I think Eric did the best, regardless of stats. But that's going to be the first game done and dusted. Alright, right now the girls are in their Discord chat, and they're talking about who they're going to ban, who they're drafting. It looks like Jenna wants to ego pick the Jessie in the mid lane. That's interesting. And then Kit lane as well. B. So they're going to take 2 mids because everybody's ego is massive. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I have a feeling the girls are ego picking. I don't think they're going to beat the guys in this one. Unless the guys just give up. Yeah, Sean wants to take Bull or Hank last pick. Hank's good on this map. I think the guys might win draft. I'm totally not giving them advice right now. Let me talk to you guys about the profile. So we have the boys team. He looks like he just skimmed into L1. Sean was like old L2. I don't think he's been back in L1 since. And then, yeah, also L1. So honestly, the guys' team's under level rank-wise. Jens always gets to L2 and just gives up. So B is L3. That might be old L3. It is old L3. And then User is also L2. So theoretically, the girls do have the better team. But I think their draft was cooked, bro. Oh, she saves it with the Willow pick. Wow, I can tell that she's hit L3 before. I can tell she has a decent amount of balls. She goes to Willow instead of the ego pick B, or whatever else they were thinking about doing. Okay, Bull's having an absolute game right now. Oh my god. All right, Jenna on the Jessie. User on the Kit. It's a very interesting pick. I don't know how I feel about that. But B on the Willow, and that was a late pick. Usually the Willow is not like the last pick, but I mean, the boys don't know what they're drafting, so you're gonna get it late. Alright, so looks like Jens is in the Shadow Realm. Bull's not gonna be able to save it. He dashes things action. Sean might just be the most useless player I've seen, but we're gonna find out. He's on a support brawler, so he's not meant to like show out, I guess. It's also Jake. Why'd he go health there? What was he healing? So surely he wants to dodge the turret, right, chat? I don't know. This boys team has a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do before they get... I don't even think they're consistently hitting Legendary every season. This was kind of the mismatch, whereas I think like Jenna hits Legendary every season. Lee, I don't know if she pushes rank anymore, but she pushed old rank quite a bit. And then Usurf hits Legendary every season, I think, too. So I think the guys are just not as consistently like involved in rank as the girls are, and that's making a huge difference. Even in their troll draft, like who picks Jessie on this map, who picks a Kit into this comp, but they're still getting away with it just based on mechanics, like a mechanic diff. This guy's gonna walk into the hyper, but Willow doesn't pop it. Jessie's gonna do her thing. Jessie's just not a good pick, but it's very just a no-skill brawler, of course, so like, what can you ask for? The hypercharge is just broken. Alright, Cord can save this ball if he just locks in. Cord saves the ball. They're down 1 coal. This video might be as good as Raps. These teams are definitely lopsided. These teams are so lopsided. Holy. Either that or girls are just better at Brawl Stars. I mean, we got 3 legendaries on each team right now. I mean, I almost added Tops into this video. It's probably a good thing I didn't add Tops into this video. Yeah, he just caught a stray, though. He just caught a stray. Let's see if the guys can bring it back here. Let's see if the guys can bring it back. But I almost feel like I should go on the guys' team for one game. Nah, it wouldn't be fair because I'm technically a master player. That would not be good. Bro, I mean, like, the guys are just playing like absolute butthole. They're actually just playing so bad. So whoever thought just automatically, you know, guys are gonna be better at Brawl Stars, it's definitely not true. There can be good girls out there. I mean, I didn't think that. I mean, I kind of knew that. That's why I went to Charlie skin. I was predicting that the girls would win this. I just didn't think it was gonna be this one-sided. I'm gonna be honest, this is some one-sided business. Holy. What an absolute flood. Y'all went guy brawlers too. And then they went girl brawlers except for Kit, I guess. That's crazy. Ciao. Alright, bro. This guy's begging it on. Begging it on right now. Let's see who takes it. They're both legendary. Sean is, I mean, you all have seen Sean play before. I'm not even going to speak on that. Jen's is checking out her delay. Sean's going to get the first kill. Or, what's the signal? Oh, okay, I was about to clown you. Alright, we got Gus 1v1. Sean picked the Gus. Jen should have the servers now. We'll see if this match is any different. It should be a pretty fair match. Right? Gus is an absolute horrible brawler to shoot for 1v1. That's just Sean's behavior. At least he didn't pick brawl or something. That would be First hit's gonna go to Jen's. Doesn't matter a whole lot. It's really about whoever is able to utilize their spirit first. And whether they use that for the gadget kill or... At this point you could walk him down just because it's Gus. Yeah. Whenever you get somebody below like 4k on Gus, you can just eat all your shots. Now Jen says super, it would be a generational throw. If she somehow throws this game at this point. Jen's gonna be on the ropes here, basically dead if one hit goes through, decides to pop the bubble. Sean also pops his bubble. Jen's gonna get away with a kill there. It's gonna go 2-0. At this point, Jen's cannot lose once it goes down to 8 seconds. And she now cannot lose. She won. A little bit more of a convincing victory there. Oh, she's giving up a kill for no reason at the end. Technically a 2-1 loss. Respectful, Sean. Respectful. At least got a kill. You know. Yo, YouTube! We are done with the video, and the girls are gonna come out victorious. They had one bad draft and still won, and then one good draft, which showed that they could draft as well. So yeah, maybe girls do rule, and maybe boys do rule, bro. The girls might just be better at Brawl Stars, or I might have just have the worst batch possible of guys here. I don't know. Whatever the case, thank you guys for watching. Like and comment, and comment down below who you think actually is better at Brawl Stars, girls or guys. Alright, thank you. Peace!